I just want to do a quick update on my hydroponic garden here, and you'll notice this was a vertical system that I'd created, and I converted it over to a horizontal system. You know, this whole thing can be pivoted, but this thing's doing quite well. You know, we're running the MHP Gardener's fertilizer formula. You'll notice, you know, I've already been picking strawberries for a couple weeks. And this is the root that came when it showed up, and now if you look at the bottom, I'm getting white roots. So I think the plants are pretty happy with the fertilizer and the mix. I've had to add a little bit of water into the bucket. You know, done that I think once so far, added a few gallons. I haven't added any other mix yet. And I've got curly leaf lettuces growing. I got a red leaf lettuce growing over here, and then strawberries. And the lettuces are a little bit different. I put a popsicle stick in here to act as a placement holder, and it's just a peat pellet. So I've had started lettuces in a peat moss pellet that you can kind of buy at the store, and put a seed in it and put a popsicle stick down in it, and that just kind of holds them there. So I can't really, the pellets are kind of a little bit loose, so I can't really pull them out to show you the roots on them, but they're doing pretty good. Maybe this bigger one we can take a look at. You can kind of see the root masses getting bigger down in there. Well, I guess you kind of can't see because it's really not coming out. But, you know, when we go to harvest, this is a nice setup because everything just lifts apart. This lifts out of here. I've just got a bungee cord wrapped around a couple times to hold it down, and sacrificed an extra growing spot. I could have just put some holes in here to go that way, but you know, this was done, and I figured in case of leaks too, you know, like that little button down on the end down there, it's actually not a perfect seal, but this is kind of nice because it just goes right back down into the thing, and I'm not losing any water. So all this stuff's working out really well. I'm really happy with the growth we're getting. The strawberries taste really sweet, and the pump just runs 24/7. So I've hooked onto the pump, comes up there, drip line with 1/4-inch barbs, and folded it over. And so I could have duct taped the end, but I just slid a 3/4 PVC coupler, and it keeps the end of the hose kinked to, you know, for the end of the pipe. And then the drain is just a garden hose screwed onto a swamp cooler bushing that drops down back down into the bucket. So really simple. And this is a piece of rain gutter, and I've just got strapping that's come around that screws onto it. You can kind of see down in there. So what's happening here is these slide into this rain gutter, and then that rain gutter overflows down into the lower rain gutter. And so, you know, this one's a little bit shorter than this one, and you can't see it, but it's sitting here, so the water just kind of drops down in. That's a nice setup because I can pick these rails and move them out, and I don't have media that I have to rinse and wash out. And I didn't think they would grow in media. I'm still a little skeptical. I imagine in the heat of the summer it's not going to work as good as I would hope. And you know, it gets really bright when the sun starts hitting this thing. So I imagine that the water will start to heat up a little bit. But you know, we'll take it into, we're in the middle of May type thing right now. I can't remember the date today, but things are going really well. This system's growing good. It doesn't grow the lettuce as fast as the aquaponics system, but you know, nice healthy plants, and it is growing it faster than the dirt. I've been, like I said, you know, I'm loaded up with strawberries, and we've been picking for a couple weeks. You look at the dirt garden over here, and there just is not, we're starting to get some berries, but this will be like the first set of berries. So, you know, that little hydroponic setup is really a sweet little deal. No weeding, you know, no watering, and no dealing with just the normal gardening stuff, pretty much come out and pick it. And maintenance issues, make sure that pump is circulating. If you can hear it running, it's running. And that's about it. So anyways, there's the update on the hydroponic system. And if you're wanting to build this exact thing, I can email you plans. I've done a little bit of work on it, but it's pretty much, I've put a video up of a little bit more detail on how we've built it and put it together. Anyways, there you go, there you have it, and working really well. So thanks for watching.